Hi everyone, welcome back. As part of the today's session, we are going to study an overview on a streams concept available in Java 8. So this is a new abstract layer that is introduced in Java 8 itself. The main objective is if you want to process your data in a declarative way, we are going to use this streams concept. This streams you will be getting in a java.utils.stream package, and my requirement is if I want to perform operations on a collection of objects, we can go with this particular streams. So an example for this one is I have a collection of strings with me or a list of strings with me. I want to perform some operation on that. Maybe I want to get all the strings which are starting with the Surendra name. I want to perform the strings which are having an even number of characters. These kind of an operations I want to perform. So in order to do all those kinds of an operations, this streams comes into the picture. Immediately a question will rise in our mind. Of course, whatever the examples you have conveyed, we were able to do right now till with a 1.7 version. What is the major advantage with that? I can say with these streams, the way how you are coding, the number of lines of the code, everything, the complexity is everything getting reduced here in an easier way. We can implement those functionalities using this particular streams. Perfect. Then immediately another question that triggers in our mind, what is a Java IO.stream? Generally, if your requirement is to perform operations on any particular file, whether to read down the information or to write down the information into a particular file, we are going to use this Java IO.stream. And we all know that what exactly a collection? Collection means group of objects or a group of information representing as part of a single entity. We can treat it as a collection, right? And moreover, on any collection, the method that we are going to use is a stream method itself. That's fine. Good. So far, it's really good. Then, what are all the various methods that we have on this particular streams? So, I will start with the two methods first of all, which is a filter and as well as a map. So, my requirement is I have a list of information. On that list of information, I want to verify certain condition, and based on my condition, I want to filter out that particular data. In such situations, we are going to use this filter. So it means we have a collection of data on which you are processing the stream, and on that particular stream I want to apply certain conditions. In such situations, we can go with this filter. I want to get only the odd numbers, means specifically I want to get some data from the entire collection. Frame filter is a method that we are going to use on this particular stream. Okay, and moreover, this filter is going to get the data based on the conditions itself. That's the reason this filter implementation includes the predicates. We have already seen the predicate. This filter interface implements, okay, includes the predicate itself. Fine. So how you are going to implement this means on any collection you have a stream followed by a filter in which you are going to write down the logic for that particular filter. Okay, fine. I'll show you an example on this filter. So both the filter and as well as a map, I will show you with an example. So let me continue this topic with a map example so that I will show you both the things with an example. So the thing is map. So the ultimate objective of this map is, okay, whatever the data you have in a collection, I want to perform certain operations on data. Okay, so you assume that you have a string basically in a lower case. I want to convert that a given string into an uppercase. So it means if I have a 5 strings in a collection, whenever we are using a map, ultimately the outcome is also having a 5 strings itself. Whereas if you compare with a filter, assume that there are 10 numbers that you have a given, and out of which there are a 5 even numbers and a 5 odd numbers. The filter method will be getting only certain information, which is a 5 objects. Whereas moving on to a maps, how many set of information you have a passed for this particular map, the same set of information it's going to retrieve based on the desired operation that you are going to perform. So here, if we want to perform operation on all the objects present in a collection, we can use this map method, and this map is internally implementing the function, predefined function. And here Assume that you have a collection. On the collection, we are going to use a stream, and on that stream, we are going to use this particular map. Perfect. Done the deal. Let me go back to my Eclipse editor now and let me try to create a collection on which I want to apply this stream filter and as well as a map methods. Let me switch to my editor now. Yeah, guys, I just created a new Java class with the name as a blue one in this scripts2 package. And now what I'm going to do means let me create a list basically where in which I want to store group of integers. So here numbers and here new array list of, again this is going to be on an integer. So import this Java utils list and let me add the numbers to this one. Numbers dot adds 0. Okay, let me place these things here: 0, 10, 20, okay, 15, 30 and 45. So here I have added 6 different objects, or let me add one more thing, which is a 60 and 75. I have these many numbers in my list. So here this number is a collection of integers, and we have almost 8 integers are there stored here. Okay, and numbers dot, so here if you remember this particular syntax that we have seen in this document, collection dot stream dot filter, if you want to apply a filter. So so let me put the syntax here: collection dot stream dot filter. This is what the syntax here. My collection is numbers dot stream is a method, and here I'm going to use filter. See, for this filter, it's expecting a predicate, basically a condition. Okay, in this predicate, so you need to pass on a condition. So what I'm going to do is num is equal to, or lambda expression, num module by 2 is equal to 0. Okay, num module by 2 is equal to 0 dot. Okay, so let me stop it here. This is all about my filter. How exactly I can write down a filter? So it means on this list we are processing it as a stream, and on this stream I'm filtering the data which are even numbers itself. Okay, I'm just filtering the data which are even numbers itself. Perfect. This is all about a filter example. So what are we going to do up next after filtering the data? Maybe once we studied about a further methods, we will see more about this one. But as we studied till the filter, this is the one example on a filter. And the same way, numbers dot stream dot, okay, here what I want to do, map. So as part of this map, I want to perform a condition. Whatever the data you are giving, I just want to perform certain conditions. So I assume that number is the one that I have given. This number plus 2, I'm just incrementing this number plus 2. That's it. I'm not doing anything basically. So in this situation, maybe as I have a given 8 elements, maybe even would be 3 or a 4. Whereas in this situation, as I have a given 8 elements, all the elements with its incremented values will be returned. Okay, cool, done the deal. This is all about a stream filter and as well as a map methods. In the next session, we will continue with the further methods. Thank you. Bye bye.